Today we're going to make a really lovely collard green wrap, which is a great alternative to a sandwich, wonderful lunch food or a light dinner, and really wonderful option for people who may be dealing with diabetes or folks who are dealing with gluten sensitivity or celiac disease, avoiding any grain products in this. Also for those of us who are wanting to include more raw foods or more foods that are highly pranic in nature in our diet, it's a really nice recipe and very simple and light. For our ingredients, we'll use our collard greens, which you can find at your farmer's market or your grocery store. It's a really nice thick green, very flexible and very mineral dense, much more nutritional value than iceberg lettuce, for example. We have our turnips, which we can get either white or red varieties. Either one is fine. And our carrots. We'll need one mango, a nice avocado, and also some lime. Along with that, we'll have some sprouted mung beans that we've already sprouted. Mung beans are available at your international grocery store usually. You find them in a bag that looks something like this. And we have another video that explains how to sprout the mung beans. Beans are very high in protein. They're very highly tonic food. They bring a lot of life into the body. They also have natural enzymes that aid in our digestion because they are still growing. Along with that, we'll have just a couple of condiments. We have our sea salt and also some sort of a pepper. So you could use, we're using some crushed red pepper here. You could also use some chili pepper if you wish, but we're wanting that for the pungent taste. So to begin, we'll take our turnips and our carrots and just clean them nicely and cut them in fairly good sized chunks. We can either use a food processor, which we've done here today, and shred them, or you can just use a hand grater if you don't have a food processor. That works quite well as well. It's just a little bit more work, but it works just as well. So we have then our shredded carrot and our turnips, and it has a really nice taste and a really nice smell. It's a kind of a spicy smell to it. After that, we'll cut our mango. And the mango, if you haven't worked with it before, it's actually a lovely fruit to use, but there's a big pit in the middle, so we need to know to avoid that. So when we cut the mango, we want to cut just off center. We pre-cut this one, but we're going to come just to one side of the stem and cut down through the side so that we have the pit on one side and then our mango fruit on the other side, so that way we're avoiding the pit. Then you can slice the other side and use the other half of the mango as well. When we're using a mango, I like to cut it into little bite-sized pieces, and sometimes it can be a little tedious to peel the mango, so I make nice long slices lengthwise along the mango and then same-wise crosswise, so that we're making nice small little bite-sized pieces that are really easy to include in a wrap. And then you can take your fingers, just your thumbs, and just ease those out. It actually feels really great. It's a fun thing to do. It's nice to get your hands a little bit gooey and messy while you're cooking. And the fruit comes out really nicely. Nice little squares, so we can include those in the wrap. Smells really sweet too. So to assemble the wrap, we just take a piece of the collard green that we have, and we want to remove the center stem because otherwise that'll become stiff and get in the way of rolling. So we take the stem side away from us and just cut right along the stem itself, keeping the length of the green intact. We have nice green for rolling, and then you can do that to the other side as well. And just take out that center spine, which prevents the whole thing from being flexible. So we have our green piece, and this is replacing our bread. It makes a nice mineral dense wrap to hold the food, and it smells wonderful, gives us the bitter taste as well, which is necessary in our eating. Take a bit of our mixture of the carrot and the turnip and place it there a little bit to one end of the wrap. Add some of the mung beans for our protein and for that nice live food component of it. Adding a little bit of the mango as well, just a few chunks. And a little bit of the avocado. The avocado gives us some really healthy fats. Fats are really important in the diet. They help to keep the skin vibrant and the hair healthy as well. And avocado gives us a healthy source of fat, avoiding the animal source product. And then just to taste, we're going to take a little bit of lime for our sour, and for pungent, a little crushed red pepper, and salty little bit of sea salt. Just a taste. For people with high blood pressure or heart conditions, you should really avoid too much salt in the diet. So we've included then all of the tastes. We have the sweet, which is our mango and our carrot. We have the sour, which is our lime, the bitter, which is our collard green, and the pungent in our chili pepper, as well as the astringent, which is the turnips. So all of the 6 tastes are included, which is important from an Ayurvedic principle standpoint. So to complete the wrap, we just fold the ruffled edge in and then roll the wrap up. And it actually stays together really nicely. It holds up well in a tiffin box or a lunch box, and you can pack it for a picnic and get outside and enjoy, or pack it away for work, or just serve it at home. So when we have it all together, 2 servings, 1 serving would be 2 wraps, and then you can just use a little bit of your leftover ingredients for a nice little garnish. It gives you some color to your plate, and really nice, fresh, light dinner or light lunch, and it helps you get through the workday without getting drowsy or sleepy from all the heavy grains, and no animal source products at all. It's actually 100% raw meal and very, very nourishing and nutritious. So enjoy.